So, servus again. Next video. As always, I'm using this method for all my stocks. For more explanation, watch the first video. So let's go to SPY. What a nice day yesterday. So, I said yesterday, be careful between 668 and 672. And we perfectly rejected 670. But to say that, that's not doom and gloom right now. Not yet. We perfectly came down to this uptrending channel on the dot. We also gap filled the little gap we made in the morning. And we bounced from here. So the doom and gloom is not here yet, but we are still not really in the safe zone. So the next possibilities is, right now, this bottom was clearly V&A. This one from Tuesday was clearly, right now, our higher low. And for the bullish tracking, this here would be our A. So now we have, for the bullish way, we're just breaking out, doing our pullback. This would be our B and then C and whatever. The next possibility is we will be range bound here. And oh look, on Friday or on Monday, we will get the decision. Do we break to the upside or do we break to the downside? If we break to the downside, this was just on the smaller tracking. Hello, A, B. This would be already your high. This would be our this would be one fractal with A, B, C falling under V under A. This would be high low A, B, C falling under V under A. And now you shouldn't break something like this-ish and make another lower peak. And in the big tracking, this would then be just a broadening wedge. And our next target would be 592. For the bullish way, if we break out, as already said, this would be a big A, big B somewhere in here, big C here. Some funny addition would be yesterday. I think I read that on Unusual Whales somewhere here or somewhere here. It was, yeah, here, somewhere here. They wrote, China is attacking the US stock market and is tanking the market. They wrote it here. This was a tank. 1.70 was a tank. First of all, I mean, I already said that I absolutely give a fuck about what the news is writing and that it's absolutely a scam. But okay, let's say for one moment we take that for granted, okay? China was attacking the US stock market and tank the market. So Trump is talking to them. First of all, Since when Trump is talking to people when when someone attacks him. Was not working in the last 10 years. Second, if this was China, for me, China is really weak. And I really want to know which country was this. Because I want to be friends with them. Because this was way, way, way better than this. And all in all, okay, they attacked the stock market. Well, okay, I think the trade war is already lost because, I mean, yeah. I just want to say, don't believe the news. It's a scam. It's nothing more. Okay, let's go to our stocks. I will do that today a little bit quicker because nothing really changed. I don't really do the summary today. Only look what happened just yesterday. So for plug, again, we're coming from our high. So V under A, high low finished. And now we're looking what was happening yesterday. Still, I think we still need the A peak. And plug yesterday just did nothing. Let's do a trend line. Yeah, just nothing. We still, our main target is still breaking the B line, 472, to the upside for bullish tracking. Breaking under 299 for breaking the bull line, and 2.97 for the B line. Still looks good, nothing changed. Fury cell also really did nothing yesterday. Still in its perfectly uptrend, still looking for a peak. We already broke the bull line, but we couldn't stay over it, so yeah. I think we will test this line tomorrow, today, at least next week. Next line would be the B line would be 7.34 to the downside, bull line 11.51 for the upside. Sorry for my voice today. I think my wife got me this Chinese flu back home again. So, but okay, looks still great. Looking for A peak, then for B peak. Nothing changed. Bed Bath and Beyond. Didn't change my mind yesterday. We're staying under the B line right now. I think we will get the decision maybe this week already, or at least next week, if we go under the no-no line, and then we knife. As always, if you break to the upside and make the beer tracking wrong, you have to break the 1252 to the upside, and your next target is 38. Right now, I'm still bearish on it. Still. It just looks way too similar with this here. This whole thing would be this whole thing. And the indicators saying anything? No. Still in a downtrend. Well, we will see. Grab also isn't telling it changed yesterday anything. If you hear that, this was my dog in the background. It's still in an upturning channel. No change yesterday. We are still waiting for the A pullback to be finished and breaking 660 to the upside, or coming back down to the 0.5 line, the FIB, but breaking the no-no line, you have to change the tracking. Blink, yeah, I mean, Blink showed us a little bit yesterday. We're coming from our top, our VNA is finished, high low is finished, and we're still waiting for our A peak. Yesterday we came down perfectly here. Perfectly again to the trend line. And we bounced, and we're still here. So I really think this stock, if we are not getting strong moves to our A peak, will just slowly grind itself up the trend line till it breaks. For bullish confirmation, as always, breaking 233. Perfect. Breaking under 148. Not so perfect. Breaking under $1. Bad. But right now, looks perfect. SAVA. A nice day yesterday. Sorry. As I already said yesterday, we are getting into the zone where it gets really, really interesting. And I said yesterday again, also, all these gap ups or gap fillers were Friday, Mondays. All of them. And tomorrow is Friday. No financial advice, and I don't want to hype something. And no one of you should get into a position only because I was saying anything. Just get an idea, track it yourself, make a decision to get into a position or not. The bull cases, maybe already tomorrow or Friday, we get fill and running to A. The alternative is we are rejecting between $6 and $5. Pullback, same like we did here. So you have this is one possibility. You have this. That's a second possibility, and that would be the gap here. But whatever this thing is doing, in my opinion, it will do it after our pre-market. And there won't be any warning signs. I mean, this is the best confirmation you will get out of this. But right now, man, I really want to know what will happen on Friday or on Monday, if something is happening. It looks fantastic. AI, yeah, nothing happened yesterday. Again, for bull case, our next target is $30. Confirmation breaking over 20. Bear case, this was our T. We breaking under 17 for the B line, and shortly after that I would mention under 15, and we under A and higher low would be wrong, and we would look for a new low in this range here. And I'm still more bullish than bearish here. It still looks good. GNS, we are still thinking that A peak is already done. Still waiting for the pullback. It's kind of get boring already because we are still range bound. Nothing changed yesterday. I think this thing is just waiting. That his fractal gets its time and just decides what it's doing. Bull case, a pullback finished already. This would be a tiny A. This A pullback should finish shortly too. Confirmation 130 to the upside. Then you get your BP get at 80. Yeah, this one because of M. Bear case. This wasn't your V under A. This wasn't your V under A because this V under A and this higher low is looking at this A. If this A was wrong, this A would be right. And you're still looking for a V under A. So. And so. And we are still looking for a V under A here. So we would still down, higher low, and then we go. What we don't want to see is breaking under the no-no line at 35 cents. But right now, still range bound, no change. OCGN, also no change yesterday. I mean, it was a very nice day for SPY, but the rest of the and SAVA, but the rest of the market didn't really do much. For OCGN, yeah, we have our V, higher low, little higher low, little A, finished MIF pullback. We would have done the little B peak already. 2 ways, because it's the tiny tracking. The big tracking is always standing over the tiny tracking. But B pullback could be finished. For confirmation, you go over 190 and then you just get your middle B peak at 314 and your big A would be at 17. If not finished, if the B pullback is not finished, you're still looking for the 0.5 fib line for the pullback, and then you go. Our no-no line is at 117, but right now looks fantastic. FFAI wasn't doing anything yesterday, but at the same time it did because it did hold its high lows there. So it's looking fucking great. As always, we're coming from our V and A, high low, ABC coming down. We would have done our V and A, and right now the only thing which matters to us is holding this high low. Confirmation, breaking over 168, and then ABC, or breaking under 128 makes V and A and higher low wrong, and we're still looking for a new one. And as always, FFAI normally isn't doing this. FFAI, when it's finishing its high low, it's doing this. Yeah, so be prepared. Bull, yeah, also didn't really do anything yesterday. At the same time, it did something because it's still holding its high low. So for this to be true, we draw A, B, C. Confirmation would be 1281 for the upside, and breaking the no-no line would be bad. Would be really bad. But right now, looks fantastic. Yeah, looks fantastic. Okay. If you have questions, as always, write something in the comments. If you want to add other stocks, write it in the comments. If you like the video, I know it was shortly today, but there wasn't really a change, and there's no reason to make this video any longer, just to explain everything over and over. I will add Neo maybe in the next video. Maybe also Soundhound. The tracking looks quite good there. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you next time.